So what the left gets wrong is pretty much everything. I can't think of anything they do right. They got Juneteenth. And like I said, I'm left of center. But at the moment, I can't think of much that the left is doing right.
So, now tell me, what are those things you think that the left gets wrong about African Americans?
Well, one thing to start is they think that they know the problems in the black community. They think because they pulled up these little statistic sheets that they know. And that's why I say sometimes the stats ain't always right. They're not. Because it's what I said earlier. These white liberals, they think they know what's going on, but it's what I said. They would dare come in the hood and talk crazy like they'll do on the cameras because they no, that would not fly. And they think that they know. They think, well, yeah, black people were oppressed, this and that. That is true to an extent, but in my opinion, they're overachieving. Like they're really trying to like cater to us. Like, yeah, we know y'all are victims, and they're damaging us as well because there was a story that I don't know if your viewers know him, ain't it? He was talking about this 4-year-old black boy who was in a school, and all these white girls around him said, oh, you can't be racist because you've been oppressed your whole life and this and that. Like, why are you telling this boy this? Like, you're damaging his mentality from a young age. Like, don't tell him he's a victim, but try to like how to do better in school and stuff. Like, don't try to make this kid feel like he's oppressed and his life is destroyed because y'all white liberals is telling him that. Like, y'all don't actually know what's going on. They think they do, but they don't. Because it's like I said, I encourage any one of them to go to the hood, talk crazy like that, and stay there for just a week talking crazy like that.
Stanley, tell us what you think the left gets wrong about African Americans.
Well, I'm gonna say that I tend to be left of center, and I would say probably not so much during the Obama administration, but actually in the 2020 hindsight. I just pretty much said it before. The left thinks they've got it made in the shade, to use an old 1950s waspy term. They don't think that they have to fight for the black vote. The last person who did that was Joe Biden, and he needed Clyburn's help. And I'm not sure Clyburn is an elite liberal. I make y'all are going to kill me for saying this, but I make Uncle Tom jokes, but I'm not sure it's the black conservatives that are the real Uncle Toms. We have one in our midst, and I hate to say this, but I think it's Clyburn. So what the left gets wrong is pretty much everything. I can't think of anything they do right. They got Juneteenth. And like I said, I'm left of center. But at the moment, I can't think of much that the left is doing right.
Thank you, Stanley. Wolf, do you wanted to say anything else?
No, I mean he's right about that. Like it's what I said. They think that they understand black culture, but they don't. They truly don't understand it. They think, because they're out here protesting for us and stuff. But even then, like look what they did. Like Black
Yes.
Lives Matter, right? It could have been
Yeah.
something great. It could have been.
Yep.
And look what they did. They came in and took it over like hostage,ly and destroyed it. And now look what happened. Every time you hear people on the right, they hear about BLM. What do they think? Terrorist
They,
organization. They call it all these names, and it wasn't that when it started, but it became that because of these damn white liberals.
it was colonized.
I disagree with
Okay.
this.
Hey, how you doing?
Condoleezza 2024. I've said that out of everybody running, period, regardless of just black or whatever, I think Condoleezza
Yeah.
would smash 2024 if she came out and ran.
I honestly,
Not just because she's a black woman or ADOS or
no,
just period.
she's serious. She is seriously
I
smart.
think probably one of the only few people that got a resume close to hers would probably be Hillary. But I think the left get it all right as it relates to they say what do they get wrong about black people or black culture? I think they get it all right from their perspective. You know what I mean? Like they getting black people to vote for them almost 90%. So I think they pretty much got black people down to a science as far as how to get them to support them. You know what I mean?
You make a point.
They have it down to a science how to do just enough to keep black people. You know what I mean?
I think
Wow.
Joe Biden's going to mess that up, though.
I don't think so. I mean, it's debatable. I think there is a shift. I think there is a shift in some regards, but I don't think it's strong enough to get the majority of black people necessarily go in the opposite direction or opposing.
That's why I'm saying
there's still that element that there's no other options. You know what I mean?
Hey, Bo, let me ask you a question. Who on the right is going to sense this opportunity and like go hard in the paint to get the Republicans to like do something to attract black voters? I don't see anybody. And, you know, I kind of keep up with politics. I can't think of anyone that's that savvy.
I agree. As far as people that's out there now, yeah, I agree. I think that the next batch will probably try to be like a Trump, like run on that same type of platform, try to recreate Trump's momentum.
And that's a mistake.
And that'll be a mistake. Yeah, I agree.